Elizabeth thinks that we met at a party. Because when I first met her and she auditioned, she's like, "It's so good to see you again." I'm like, "Never seen you before." And she said, "No, we met. Yeah, we met. We know each other." I'm like, "No, we don't."
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I feel like it had something to do with Jenna, but maybe not. Anyway, we made a movie together called Slither. He directed.
The reason I really liked you for Slither and like why I became, because I had seen you in Wet Hot American Summer, and then I saw you in Seabiscuit.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, that's exactly who we need for this role, because it was like a Grace Kelly type, so it had but it was in a comedy horror film, so we needed the
somebody
comedy
who, like,
chops as well.
Got it. I think trust. I mean, actors are just looking for somebody that they can trust with their performance, who they know is going to make them look good and who has a vision for something that we can, like, follow. And I remember when I met you, I was like, oh, this guy's like the new John Carpenter. Like, he's going to create this whole genre unto himself. And you have.
Yeah.
I felt like I knew that of you immediately.
I think I wouldn't have thought of it as trust, but when you say that, I think that it's the same thing. I mean, I know that I can throw anything at you and you'll do a great job.
Yeah.
And you're always going to be there and professional, but also I just like hanging out with you. Like it's fun to have people that you work with that you like being around, that make you laugh, and Elizabeth makes me laugh.
We make each other laugh a lot. I loved the script. I thought that the mashup of the superhero and the horror was so unique. I totally saw it, the vision of it. Dave Yarovesky I thought he had great ideas. He really convinced me that he had a take on it and that we were on the same page about Tori and about parenting and what I could bring to it specifically, you know. And then I knew it would be fun.
You know, I love superheroes. I never thought superheroes would be my life's work, but maybe they are. And I think that seeing the different ways in which we can come at those mythical stories is interesting. And this is just a really dark take on the superhero myth. I really thought that the script that Brian and Mark Gunn, no relation, it's my brother, my cousin. The script that they had written was really something interesting and fun, but also disturbing in a fun way. Yeah. And I thought it was a good opportunity to tell a story about a family that was having problems because their kid was a supervillain, basically. Exactly. I think that superhero horror, in this case, is a mashup between the superhero genre and the horror genre. And it's not done in a way that it's half, horror, half... I feel like horror comedy, which I love,
integrated,
is oftentimes half a comedy, half a horror film. But this is really fully a superhero, fully a horror film.
Both horror and superhero genres are cathartic for the audience who goes to see them. You know, we want to see our hopes and dreams, for our heroes. We want to feel like there's people out there that are going to save us, right? That when it comes down to it, there's people that are better than us that are going to take care of us. That's why we go see superhero movies. We go see horror movies because we also fear that and have anxiety that we can sort of exercise in a safe space when we watch horror, right? Which should take a basic fear that we would have and blow it open for us into the most entertaining way. And this puts those two things together and basically says, what if, one of the things you should be afraid of is, what if your heroes don't want to use their powers for good? They want to use their powers for bad. And how bad can that be? And that's really what this movie does.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it is in this time, in this planet, when there's a lot of things that are provoking a lot of anxieties in a lot of people all over the world, and a lot of people in power who may not be using their power for the benefit of everyone else. I think that seeing somebody like Brandon and what he does, it's a way to experience those emotions in a safe way and maybe process those things a little better, so we can deal with them on an individual way.
Oh, it's such a fun ride, man.
I think they can look forward to Elizabeth Banks being at her all-time best, turning in the heck of a performance in this
is my Oscar
crazy
movie.
This is your Oscar movie.